Tonight, it's the National Football League. It's time for Monday Night Football on EA Sports. And the Seattle Seahawks taking on Daniel Jones and the New York Giants.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Giants and the Seattle Seahawks. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, a new season finally here. We had the great one Thursday night. All sorts of intrigue in the games yesterday, and now we put a bow on this first weekend with a good one here tonight.
We do put a spotlight on key games, don't we? Even key nights. Thursday night has become a spotlight night. How about Sunday night? But there still is some magic to playing on Monday night, and these two teams are feeling it.
And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. The former number 6 overall pick of 2019, Daniel Jones, trots out to lead this New York Giants offense.
And what I enjoyed watching this week when we had a chance to watch them at practice, the easy camaraderie that he has with his offense.
A lot of respect.
A lot of respect, and frankly, I thought it spilled over to the defense. I thought the defensive guys were coming over and teasing and joking with him. You can tell they respect the heck out of him and really want to play well for him.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And he's able to skip away from that first defender on his way to a pickup of 5.
30-yard line.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
Barkley on the carry.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a game, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
Taken down.
That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. Now a handoff here to his running back. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
The Giants ball carrier.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
The intended target, Saquon Barkley. And now it's 3rd down.
And 7.
Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a 3.
Frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
Come on, dog!
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Taken down.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Gain on the play.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
10-yard line.
Play fake. Murray. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Hodges. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Now this throw caught left side, and he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. On the move to his left. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Throwing again here on 2nd down, this time complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 6.
Murray to air it out again. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Murray. Escaping the pressure right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
In at quarterback.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the 20.
Operating from the gun, Jones. This pass to Jennings, and he makes the catch. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Now Saquon Barkley. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the 1st.
Barkley on the carry.
It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it's going to yield a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. We're scoreless after 1. Here's Jones, throwing on 1st down. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football, and the Seahawks have recovered. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. From 19 yards away, as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Well, we had the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the second quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play, just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
Jason Myers now for the extra point. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taking it about the 1. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards there and a first down.
First down, Giants.
Now it's Barkley. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48.
Barkley, the ball carrier.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the gun, Jones, incomplete. Jennings was the one he was looking for, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. He was covered by Jamal Adams.
Operating from the gun, Jones. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. 16 yards, a first down.
A gain of 6.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
On the run, it's Barkley. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a first down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it's a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. He's going to be stopped here with a penalty marker on the field. I'm not sure what this is about. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
Throwing on first down is Murray. Throw complete to the tight end, Morgan. And he'll be taken down, but not. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Out to his left. Going for Metcalf. Now Murray forced out to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Good coverage downfield led to him taking
6-yard line.
Now Murray off play action. Murray fighting, lost the football. But I believe a Seahawk was able to get a handle on this, so this will remain Seattle ball. The fumble on first down, now here's 2nd down.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, 3rd down. From the gun, Murray dancing to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it online, but it comes up about a rotation short. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night, as we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports halftime report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll start up at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, where you see the final score there. A 1-point victory in the end. 17-16, your final score. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they were winners in that game over the visiting Kansas City Chiefs. 24-13, the final score. Lastly, let's get out to Jacksonville. See what's happening with the Jaguars at TIAA Bank Field. And they were winners in that one as they take care of the visiting Denver Broncos. 28-7, your final score. Meanwhile, in our game, our score. And for the call of the second half, we send it back to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. From the 6. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Seattle now ready to march onto the field. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Now we've got a giant player here slow to get up after that last play. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. First down, Murray. Throw left side complete. That's Hodges. And he's got this down to the 35. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. To throw again. Murray. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the 3rd quarter. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might...
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Jones sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play.
You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long.
Third down.
From the gun, Jones. That one complete to his receiver, Jennings. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Jones now on 1st and 10. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. That one good for 37 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
Number 83.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fun to...
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. From 17 yards out. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Jason Sanders for the extra point.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count.
14.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. From the 6. And spins away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Seattle again getting ready to take over offensively. And these 2 teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the 3rd quarter. So we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half. Tied after the first 2 drives of the 3rd quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard.
Play action. Now it's Murray. Steps away. He's going to take off with it. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
3rd down.
On play action, it's Murray. On the move to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. They'll run it again with Barkley. Sidesteps him at the 35. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. Jones on first down. And his throw is incomplete. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now Jones going to throw again.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And 10 yards to go.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it.
Come on, man.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that,
it's caught inside the 25. And all the way down to the 24-yard line.
For a Seattle.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
24-yard line.
Out to his left. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought...
And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a Giant 1st down on a gain of 16. Operating from the gun, Jones. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. I'll tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of him had almost no chance to block him. They were on him in a hurry.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And they're looking at 4th down now in this tie ball game. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Off play action. Murray. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. How about the call to come with the blitz there in this situation?
And some of those calls happen just because of what they do on offense. So when they send out a number of people in the pattern, sometimes they just make a change on defense.
And that's caught inside the 35. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. To throw is Murray, rolling to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. From the 30, now Murray. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Intended for number 81.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
50-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. And he will find his man on the outside. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. Barkley. And shutting him off, now open field. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
Touchdown, New York.
If there was a time to break off a nice run like that, it was right here to grab the lead in the 4th.
And it's just so much stress on a defense in that situation because you're looking at the clock. What are we guarding against? What's the first thing, right? The strike to the end zone, throwing the ball. Instead, they come back and hit him with a run. Block it well, and how about the physical run he made? Terrific job finding his way to the end zone to give him the lead.
Sanders on for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Saquon Barkley. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So all eyes on this Seahawks offense. Down on the scoreboard, 33 seconds to go. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. On the move to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
The 36-yard line.
Back to throw. Murray out to his left. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. He's back to throw. Steps away to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Morgan. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A gain there of 30 big ones.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now Murray, he bootlegs it. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Metcalf once again the target, but it's going to be second down.
2nd and 10.
Off the play fake. Murray, he's going to let it fly. And that is caught. Well, how about that one? He reeled it in one-handed for a touchdown.
Obviously, the excitement level here is almost a fever pitch. Down 1 is tempted to go for 2. I say you go ahead and kick the extra point. You got the home crowd carried into overtime.
I'm with you. Do you see some fans holding up 2 fingers? Easy now.
Yeah, but they're not the ones who have to actually make that call, are they? One of my favorite expressions is that fortune favors the bold. This seems foolhardy, though.
Oh, it seems very foolhardy. All you had to do was kick the PAT, extend the game.
Yeah, that didn't make a whole lot of sense there, did it? I mean, I just don't get that at all because the risk-reward, it just wasn't there.
So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Giants, they can breathe a sigh of relief as they're able to eke out the 1-point victory here in the opener. And they will head home next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for Seattle, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.